Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Welcome to another 24-hour readathon. I plan to read only romance for the next 24 hours. So I'm actually not going to be starting right now. I'm going to wait until after my Kingdom of Ash live show this afternoon. So I think I'm going to go from about 2:30 my time until that time tomorrow. But I have a huge stack of romance books that I have been meaning to get to for a while, and I'm really excited to read them. So let's get into what I hope to read. Okay, first of all, I have this huge stack. I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to read all of these. I'm just physically not able to do that. But here's my stack of books. Oh God. Here's my stack of books that I'll be choosing from. So I'm starting with Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This one is the first book in the Addicted / Calloway sister series, which I have been meaning to read for a while. I did start this one, but it was when I was not in a romance mood, so I put it down knowing that I would want to pick it back up eventually. But I'm really excited to read this one. So the back little blurb here says, she's addicted to sex, he's addicted to booze, the only way out is rock bottom. So they're very rich, they're family, friends, and they have this fake dating relationship to kind of appease their families because both of them have an addiction to something and they don't want their families to find out. And they kind of enable each other a little bit, at least in the beginning. And I'm sure that because this story, Lily and Lo's story, is like 3 books, I think. So I'm sure that we're going to be diving in deep to those topics. So this is the book that I'm going to be starting with. The next book I want to try to get to is Misconduct by Penelope Douglas. This is the last Penelope Douglas book that I need to read in order to have read all of their backlist. So I've read every other Penelope Douglas book that has been published apart from this one, and I'm ready to have read everything that they've published. So this one is one of their standalones. It is a teacher-student's dad romance, and that's literally all I know about it, so I'm very curious to read this one. But yeah, I've had this for a while and I've just not gotten to it, and I'm ready to read it. I also have The Infinity Between Us by N.S. Perkins. This is fairly short. I think it's right around, it's just under 300 pages it looks like, but this is a second chance summer romance, I believe, which I have found that I really enjoy. And so I'm very excited to get to this one. I've heard pretty good things about it. And since it's still summer, technically, I do want to read this while it's in summer. Like, I don't want to read this in fall because it gives the summer vibes. So I want to try to read this before, like, summer ends. So that's why I've added it. And it's pretty short. So hopefully I can get to this one today as well. I also have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I just got the audiobook for this from my library, and I feel like it'll be a pretty quick read. It's, again, right around like that 300 page mark. And since I have the audiobook, I feel like this is going to go pretty quickly. I don't know much about this one. I think the main character has Asperger's and she hires somebody to kind of teach her about sex, and then they end up developing like a friendship, maybe a relationship. So that's all I know about this one. I also have Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan here. So this one I know is like super emotional, and I have this on my August TBR. I'm hoping that I'll get to it before the end of August. If I don't get to it in this 24-hour readathon, I'm going to try to still finish it before August ends, but I don't know if I want to be picking up something that's going to be really sad. This one's also a bit longer. It's like 375 pages. So if I'm really feeling it, I'll pick it up, but this one is maybe one of the ones that like is just a hopeful for this 24 hours. And then the last one I have here is Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. This is another second chance romance. I don't know very much about this one either, other than the fact that it is a second chance romance. I've just heard some fairly good things about this, and I wanted to check it out. I also have the audiobook for this one, so this one is going to be one when I can't read with my eyeballs anymore. I'll read it with my ears, so adding this to the stack. Again, I know that I'm not going to get to all 6 of these full-length novels, but like if I could read 3, that would be awesome. I would love that. I would actually, my ambitious self wants me to try to read 4. So we're gonna see what we can do. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be starting reading until later this afternoon. It's supposed to be a pretty rainy day, I think, which is a good day to spend on the couch reading. But I will check back in when I'm ready to start. And I already told you what I'm gonna start with, but I'll still check back in. Okay, Rachel and I finished the Kingdom of Ash live show. Oh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun to talk about that series and that finale. I just love Throne of Glass so much. It was so much fun. But now I am ready to read. It is about 3:15 right now, so it's a little bit of a late start, but I am going to be starting with Addicted to You, like I said, and I am really excited to start this one. I'm just gonna go hunker down on the couch. It's raining outside. I'm gonna make some breadsticks and I'm gonna eat those and start Addicted to You. So I'll probably check in either when I'm like halfway through or when I finish it. Who even knows? So, not off to a great start. I got halfway. I'm on page 192. I might even be a little over halfway. But I'm really not liking this. I have a bit of a pet peeve when in romance where if the couple gets together like too early on, I just get bored with the story, and I just feel like this first half was so rushed. I don't know. I am not having fun. I'm gonna DNF this book. I have heard that the Calloway sister series books, like the first one is Kiss the Sky and then Hot House Flower. Rachel thinks that I'll really like those, specifically Hot House Flower, and I was really excited to get to those, and she was like, I just had to push through the first 3 books. They're not the best, like, but I just can't force myself to read something that I'm not enjoying. It's just like, I can't do it. So I'm gonna start something else. I think I'm gonna start The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. Yeah, I hope I end up liking this one. Now I'm just like annoyed. Like I don't even know. That's such a terrible way to start a 24-hour readathon, because now I'm like, I don't even want to read anything. But I'm gonna try to read The Kiss Quotient, and hopefully I end up liking this more than I liked Addicted to You. All right, I have finished The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, and I freaking loved this. This was so good. I think I'm gonna end up giving it 4 stars, but it was just so sweet and so wholesome. I wasn't really sure what I was what to expect from this, but I really loved this. I'm definitely gonna try to pick up the next 2 books and this like companion. I think the next one is The Bride Test, and then The Heart Principle, which follows one of the characters we meet in this one. I'm not sure if The Bride Test follows any characters that we meet. I'll have to look up into that, but yeah, I really loved this. It was like a nice, pleasant surprise. I wasn't sure what to expect, so I'm really happy that I ended up liking this. So now I think I'm gonna hop on to a video call with some of my besties and just like chit chat for a while. So it's already after 9 p.m. so I don't know if I'll be starting another book. It depends on like how long we stay on and chat. We might just stay on and chat until I'm ready for bed. But I'm not sure what to pick up next. I'm thinking either Misconduct by Penelope Douglas or Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. Those are the ones I'm leaning towards right now. I'm not sure which. So I'll probably ask my friends and see how I feel, and then I'll be picking that book up next. So hopefully I can get another book finished. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow before my time is up, because I have all the way until like 3:15. So yeah, that's the plans. So I'm not sure if I'll check in tonight. If I do start another book, I'll check in and let you know which one. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning. So I stayed up very late last night talking to my friends on our little video chat. So I didn't get any other reading done. I stayed up like past 1 a.m., which is really late for me. So I didn't get any reading done, and then this morning my in-laws came to help like celebrate my birthday. They took me out to breakfast and we had pie and I opened gifts and stuff, and I wanted to show one of the gifts they got me. It's a giant page of Jane Austen from Pride and Prejudice, and it says, "I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library." So I thought that was so sweet. So I'm going to be hanging this up in my book room. But I think that I am just going to read for the rest of the day and like call that my 24-hour readathon. I'm just gonna read for the rest of the day and call that good. So I am going to start Misconduct by Penelope Douglas. I know I've said this several times, but this is the last Penelope Douglas book that I have yet to read. That's been published. So I've read everything else from their backlist. So I'm gonna start with this. Hopefully I can finish it. I think I can finish 2 books today because it's still before noon. So I'm thinking this one and then either Fool Me Once or The Infinity Between Us. I'm still trying to decide which one. I don't know, but I'm first going to read Misconduct. So let's go cuddle up on the couch. It's a nice rainy day again, so I'm gonna light some candles and maybe make myself a cup of tea and get cuddled up on the couch and get some reading done. All right. So this is not going well. I did start Misconduct. I'm DNFing it. I really am not enjoying it. So first of all, the main character is fine, Easton, the main girl, but the guy is like awful and I hate him. And there was just a non-con sex scene, like you're in her point of view, and I don't know if that's supposed to help, but she literally says, "Please stop," 3 times, and he doesn't, and that is just so gross. I just can't read anymore. I just can't read any more of that. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely Penelope Douglas's weakest book. Like I don't feel connected to these characters at all, and usually that's what I love about their books, is that I really like the characters, but this is a hard no for me. I'm not going to finish this. I'm done. So that's unfortunate. 2 DNFs in this 24-hour period. I am not overly happy about that, but what can you do? So I think I'm just gonna go get some lunch now. I really just want some McDonald's, and I think I've earned it after having to read that. And then I'm gonna pick up a different book because I'm not ending on that. So I'm going to decide which one to pick up next. It's either going to be Fool Me Once or The Infinity Between Us. I'm not sure which one I'm feeling right now, but like I just need to take a little break. Yeah. Okay, McDonald's has been acquired. I got some fries, some chicken nuggets, and a sandwich, a McChicken, and a Diet Coke. Thank you, Rachel and Lachlan, and Cammie, the whole group chat, for getting me on that. So yes, I've got my delicious food acquired, and I have decided to pick up Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. This is a second chance romance. And it's like a workplace rivals kind of, or like they're rivals now because they were exes. So they have to, I don't know, they have to work out their stuff. It just sounds interesting. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to read this one. Hopefully I can finish this today. That's the goal. That is the goal. It's just absolutely pouring down rain outside. It's such good reading ambiance. I love it. All right, hello. It has been a little while since I've checked in. I went for a walk, I did some chores, I took a shower, and I have made some good progress into Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. I'm on page 203, so I'm a little over the halfway mark. And I'm really liking this. Normally, I feel like I'm hesitant going into second chance romances because they can be very hit or miss for me, but this one is definitely a hit. I feel like most of the ones that I've read this summer have really been hitting, and I'm really happy about that because anytime I hear like second chance romance, I'm instantly like, ugh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. But so far I've really been liking them, so it's really helping me get over that like not wanting to give things a second chance, ironically enough. So basically this follows Lee, who has some trust issues. Her dad cheated on her mom, and she was convinced that they were like completely in love, and she can't believe that he did that. And then she had two like back-to-back boyfriends basically that cheated on her in really horrible ways, and so she has this trust issue. And when she was in college, she suspected that her current boyfriend Ben was cheating on her, and so in order to kind of save herself from it, she went and cheated on him first. And it turns out he wasn't actually cheating on her, she just like was a little bit paranoid. And that, to me, that premise, I'm like, why did I even pick this book up? Because like I can't believe that I would want to read something like that, because that does not sound like something I would like, but I'm really liking it. So basically, Lee and Ben, this boyfriend that she cheated on when she shouldn't have, are thrown together as adults and like in their current jobs. I think it's maybe 5 years after their breakup or something like that. Yeah, 5 years later. And they are thrown together with their jobs, and they have to like work together. And so they have a bit of a rivalry because of their past, but at the same time, they still have these feelings boiling because they had a really passionate romance when they were in college. And basically it's just them like working through these feelings and stuff. And I think it's really interesting. I am honestly, I like Ben the best. Lee is kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes, but I'm still really liking it. And I'm definitely still curious to see where the story is gonna go. I'm still rooting for him. So I'm gonna go try to finish this now. I have about an hour and a half left of the audiobook of this, and then I think I'm gonna call it for this 24-hour/weekend readathon. So I'm gonna go try to finish this, and then I will do my final check-in. Okay, hello everyone. It is the next day. Same sweatshirt. If you're wondering if I wear this sweatshirt all the time, the answer is yes. Thank you for noticing. But I did finish Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead last night, and I know I was saying like I was really liking it, but I was just liking it, not really liking it. I think I got more like annoyed with the main character the farther in I got, like the longer it went on. I was just like rolling my eyes at her. So I did like this, but like there were some things that did bother me, and I wasn't really rooting for the main character. I mean, like I wanted her and the guy to get together, but like she was not my favorite. I was rooting for the guy, and honestly I feel like he deserved better, but whatever. So I think I'm gonna end up giving this one 3 stars. I did like it, but like I still had some issues with it. So overall, not bad. If you like second chance romances and you don't mind the cheating trope too much, then give this a shot. If you don't like cheating, I wouldn't read this book, because everybody in this book is either a cheater or has been cheated on. It is a lot of cheating. So yeah, I did finish this one though last night. So I have my little stack of books here that I was able to finish. So like I said, Fool Me Once was about 3 stars. The Kiss Quotient, the only book that I read in this like vlog that I did really like, I think this one was a 4-star, the saving grace of this vlog. And then 2 DNFs, unfortunately. So I got about a little over halfway through Addicted to You and a little less than halfway through Misconduct. So we're gonna say that that's like almost like reading a whole book. So overall, I read about 3 books, but 4 books in total were read, just not all to the end. So yeah, quite an interesting reading experience. I don't know what else to say. If you made it to the end of this video, leave some sort of math emoji in the comments down below, like the plus sign, the equal sign. I don't know, there's got to be some kind of math emoji, right? There's got to be a calculator, a graph of some sort. I don't know, get creative. But since this was the only book that I like really enjoyed during this, we're gonna spotlight this. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe down below to help support me and my channel. I will leave my socials linked down below if you want to follow me on there. And thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.